City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Cut! 120!
54 Mike. Cut!
Now the third leading rusher in the NFL last year, Todd Gurley. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. So many questions about Todd Gurley in the offseason. How good is the knee? I mean, remember, he had a heavy workload the last couple years, nearly 4,000 yards from scrimmage, 40 total touchdowns, but just 4 carries in the NFC Championship game, 10 in the Super Bowl. So we'll see what kind of usage he gets this season. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ric Flair!
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. He's got the first down and more past midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complementary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Tackle made there by Kiko Alonso. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll try the air now with Goff. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A.J. Klein leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Goff. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Dante Fowler in on the stop.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
His 13th NFL season now, Ted Ginn, still a reliable target for Drew Brees. 787 yards in 2017, just 5 games last year due to injuries, but he still has the wheels.
5'8", 5'8", 58. We go 21. There's the part now.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Nickel Roby-Coleman, a name that will ring in the ears of Saints fans forever, in on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 48-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw with Brees. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
You ready?
Mike, 58, right there. Watch the play.
Breeze now on first down. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jared Cook, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Hey, 180.
54, Mike, 54. I got one.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A.J. Klein picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The 4-time All-Pro Johnny Hekker is on to punt for L.A. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now we see a man who got a workout in last year's Super Bowl, Johnny Hekker, on to punt for the Rams. Back deep for the Saints is Ted Ginn. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
2nd and 12 at the 6-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Check.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Open man is Michael Thomas. First catch for last year's NFL catch leader, and it's a 1st down.
Ready? 5 9. Go.
24 is the mark.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Saints 1st down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Hey, orbit.
24 is the mic. I'm coming for you. You mine.
Easy, opposite.
Let's go.
Hey, Charlie.
Let's go. 24 is the mic. Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
Breeze to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because in a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the 1st down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
Ready. Yellow lady. 54. Hey, easy.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
95-56.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Hey, Alpha.
Breeze now on 3rd and goal. Cook's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jared Cook with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. To throw is gone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Come on,
Here's gone. It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. A shotgun snap for gone. He gets it to Gurley, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. Going up top for Kupp. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
His guys take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Good boy, Jerome. 50.
Ready? Yellow lady. Easy, opposite.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Pilot, 64, weak.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Kill.
And 12 at the 47-yard line.
11. 58, echo.
58, the mic. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
20 seconds.
On second and 12, Breeze under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. To throw is Breeze. And that is incomplete. Had to pass there, third and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for third and short, because when it's third and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Now Natson. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
We go tonight. 120.
Walk 54. Walk 54. They gonna need some therapy after this.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30.
6 yards. That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Check 50.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Flush to his right, and he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
I got it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff. He gets it to Cooks. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Zerline's kick is up and through. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Corey Littleton, Pro Bowler for the first time a season ago, in to make the tackle.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that.
And this is going to be another first down as a tackle's going to be made at the Rams 39.
19 yards. First down, Saints.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. To throw, it's Breeze. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down and 4. Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
They're going deep in the plate, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
At the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Goff now looking to throw. And that's complete to Cooks. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Goff finding Cooks on a big play. 67 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Out of the gun, Goff. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Kamara. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
5-1.
From just shy of midfield, Breeze out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And, Charles, when you start talking about NFL kickers that have hit from 62 or further, it's a pretty short list, isn't it?
That it is, but how about the trust by a head coach to even let your kicker try from that range? That's really showing a lot of faith that he can get the job done.
Yeah, faith and guts. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Jared Goff, 4 times last year, he led the Rams on a fourth-quarter comeback. He obviously didn't do it in Super Bowl 53, but can he do it here? He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, LA! Brandon Cooks, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are back within a single score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Zerline connects on the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Breeze. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
A gain of 15.
Quite the turnaround from a week ago where he threw 4 interceptions. He hasn't had an interception this game, and he told us during the week, my goal, goose egg. He's achieving that so far.
And what we're seeing is a guy that you can win with, all right? Because anyone who can make that type of an adjustment to shake off a really horrendous week the week before and come back and play mistake-free football to this point, yeah, that's a guy I want to play with, that's for sure.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Hey, box truck.
Shotgun now for Breeze. This is caught by Ginn. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards, good for his Saints first down. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And some room to work. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Ready? Yellow lady.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played the responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
Whoa. Hey,
2nd and 12. Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Running with Kamara. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape, and that is not going to get it done. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And Lutz puts this one through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This is taken at his 4. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for L.A. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now it's gone. Now a desperation throw deep. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Cooks, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. They get one more as the extra point's up and good, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like you know his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do you know, what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to letting it slip away.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
21, 21. 58, right over there, right over there.
Hey, Haywood.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here. 58 for Mike, 58.
Breeze to throw. And Gem's got it. And that one results in 35 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
Hey, Delta.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
Over.
Shit.
Clock.
Again, it's Kamara. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Ready? 95-56.
54 Mike. I'm coming.
Back to throw, Breeze. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Goff now to throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Cameron Jordan able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now Goff. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Saints, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for L.A., they will fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.